you don't think they hear your thoughts, observe someone when you're just thinking something negative about them and see what happens to their energy. So the first clue I want to give you, the key to becoming intentional and successful, is to become intentional in your thinking. You have about 70,000 thoughts a day. I teach my students how to monitor those thoughts and how to move them from negativity to positivity, because on average, about 75 to 80% of those thoughts are negative about yourself or other people. So the first key is to become intentional in your thinking. And part of that is writing down your intentions. In a sense, it makes it real. I mean, we know from many studies that 76% of participants who write down their goals actually achieve them. And there's a good reason for this. Writing down encodes information. It increases the likelihood that it's stored in your long-term memory. It becomes part of you. We also remember more of what we create ourselves rather than just reading them somewhere else. When you write it down, you're creating it, you're encoding it, you're more likely to live it. The second key I want to tell you to move from stuck to spectacular is to figure out exactly what you want, but one thing at a time. You can have a whole laundry list of intentions, and I encourage my students to do them, but you don't do an intention for everything all at the same time. You also figure out what you want. Now, a lot of people have some very nebulous idea of what they want in their life. I want to be happy. Don't we all? I want to be contented. I want love in my life. I want to give love in my life. I want to have a lot of money. I want to be rich. A lot of people say things like that. I want to be rich. Well, what does that look like to you? For some people, it's being rich in blessings. For other people, it's being rich in their bank balance. But how much exactly do you want? What does happiness look like to you? Do you have a definition? If you don't, you need to create one. You need to tune into your intuition. What exactly is going to make you happy and fulfilled in your life? If it's health, don't just say, I want to be healthy. What is it you need to heal if you're suffering from some sort of health challenge? Is it the big toe of your right foot? Well, then that is an intention. You need to figure out first exactly what it is you want, and then you can start asking the universe to give it to you. Most people don't set intentions because they haven't figured out what they want. As I say, they have a nebulous idea. It's kind of shocking how many people get to the very end of life. They're sitting on their deathbed and they didn't achieve anything near what they wanted to in their lives. And that's what I've told many of my students is what I don't want for you. I want you to get to the end of your life and say, yep, I ticked off everything on my bucket list.